of passive
All right,
income.
all right, all right. EJ, give me an example of passive income right now. I'm recording, bro. Because we doing this. This is the bonus episode. Let's go. Come on.
All right, passive income, got you. All right, so say you got this business, right? I'm gonna go into depth. Say you have a truck business. You do the trucks do deliveries, right? But you started it up. You put all your money into it. Well, not all your money, but you started the funding for it. And then now you have this. Say you have this warehouse with a bunch of trucks, and you got drivers that you hired, and now they just got to do these routes. They got to do deliveries. For different companies that want to use them as a means to get their products delivered to different locations. So then all you pretty much you're pretty much an overseer at this point. You just pretty much make sure that they're following the schedules, the times. They're going to these locations, and that's it. And you're raking in a bunch of money.
How are
You're
you
raking in a
scaling
bunch of
this
money.
business, bro?
That's not passive.
How are you scaling this business?
That's
bro?
passive.
No, wait,
That's
no. Vanguard. No, wait. So first off, before you even get to this point, right? Before you get, because you ain't Mr. Morebucks. You can't just buy a truck company and just have this shit running already. Because you described it as if you just like acquired all this shit out of nowhere. That's effort, right? Say it was just you.
That is.
But I'm saying like, so say it's you at first, right? You say you were the first driver for your company. You got the business, you got the truck, you're doing that the third. Then you hire other drivers. Then you get your LLC and you get your warehouse and you get all this whatever, right? So like that's gonna take you years, bro. That's gonna take you years to set that up. I'm not even gonna tell you it's gonna take 4,000. Let's say it takes you 3 years.
Why does it take years though? Why does it take years, bro?
Why does it take years, bro? Why the fuck am I gonna use your truck company? Why am I using your truck company?
That's a good point.
So like you gotta work, get those contracts, build up your brand. Like it's gonna take a while. Why the fuck am I working for you? Some random guy, EJ walks up to you on the street. Hey, you want to be a truck driver? You want to work for my truck driver business? Like,
there's benefits, bro. There's benefits.
What benefits, bro? How you paying for the benefits? You got money like that? You got money. This man got money. So like you gonna.
If I'm starting up a business, I got money, bro. If I'm starting up a business, I got money.
You don't need money to start up a business, bro. I'm not like you don't just got this like bread.
But you don't look at starting a business as like, okay, it's gonna make me money. You look at like, you look at it as that.
No. Why else would you start a business?
Yeah, you do. Like, you doing this shit for fun?
Let me finish my thought. It's not just that though. It's not just okay. I'm gonna make money because obviously when you start in a business, you try to get it off the ground. You know that you're gonna have to put more money into it than you're gonna see from it. Because you haven't established that brand yet. You're just another name in a phone book. You're not nothing special.
But what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's not just money.
So wait,
it's
hold
like
on. I'm not done. Hold on.
It's time and effort, though.
I got the time part, but you already are well aware. Like you're well aware of that. Like you're well aware of the time it's gonna take. Like you don't.
But that's the point. It's not passive.
It's gonna pop off. But it's gonna get to a point where it is passive, though.
No. But here's the funny thing, Eric. Even at the end of your hypothetical, it still wasn't passive.
Yeah.
You said you have to look at all these.
You were still keeping an eye on it. You were still overseeing. You weren't an employee, but you weren't off in the Bahamas kicking your feet up either.
But if it becomes passive at the end of it, how is that like? Why does it matter the time that it takes to become passive?
Because how long till it becomes passive?
Yes.
But how long till doing it for?
I'm saying like how long? How long till it becomes passive? And like we were saying, like you're gonna need more than one passive income stream. So it took you 10 years to get that one to become passive. How long till you get the next one passive? How long to get the third one passive? That's what I'm saying. Like you'll be constantly working.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with splitting your time, working a lot to, because like it will become passive eventually. But it's just like you're gonna spend a long time working on it first.
But you guys didn't ask that. You asked how is this? It'll become that. It's not. I'm gonna start a business and passive income day one.
You weren't describing passive income. You described.
But
something
how's that
could-
not passive income though? If it turns into that,
See what
No,
I'm
it's not
saying? Like,
passive.
because like
That's
even
like-
even
that's
the
like-
way that you got it is like, say you got your business
Yeah.
up and you were like the CEO and you
Yeah.
didn't have to manage it anymore. Is that the end?
Now it's passive.
Is that
Now
the end
it's
for
passive.
you? Because if that's not the end,
But-
then it's not
but-
even passive anymore.
Because Eric, that's like me taking an orange. And I look at someone and I go, "Show me some orange juice," and they pick up an orange. I'm just like, "That's not orange juice." They're like, "Well, it could become orange juice, so it's orange juice." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" You know?
So
Nah,
all I meant
nah.
was like, people have this weird idea that, oh, I'll start a drop shipping store and that's passive income. That's not passive income, bro. Drop shipping is not
No.
passive income. It's not. It's not passive
but
income.
I feel like you don't have. You guys don't are looking at passive income. Like your understanding of it is that you just do no work at all. Like
That's
No,
literally
no.
what
Oh,
passive
no, that's
income
how it's
is.
defined. That's how it's
Literally what
defined.
passive income. You know what's passive income? A
It's-
dividend is passive income, right? Right? Like you don't got to do anything
Yeah.
for that. Like if you have enough money in a stock, you will get paid a dividend. That is literally passive income.
yeah,
But like vending machines are not passive income. Drop shipping stores are not passive income. These real quick, like a bunch of side hustles. People like I'm just talking specifically. Like you'll be seeing all over social medias. Oh, these top 10 passive income. They're not. None of them are ever passive income.
I look at passive income where you don't have to physically be there working for
That's
for
not
you
passive.
to make the money. Like you don't have to go to work to make that money.
See, but Eric, then by that
You,
logic,
you do a couple of calls.
So Eric, remote work is passive income. That's passive income.
What kind of
You don't have to
remote
do
work?
it.
See, but it's like if you're working remotely, you're working. It's not passive. That is active.
No, but you have to physically be there. Like if I mean, not physically be there in the sense like face to face, but like say if we're talking about like a job where like you have to attend these meetings regularly, right? Through a Zoom call, like
So if
you
I
have to
didn't
be
have
there.
a
So
meeting, but I
you
had a
physically-
job, it's passive.
You have to physically be there at that computer, at that time, at that date. Like that's not passive.
Well,
You have to
even
be there.
in your description, that's what you described. If you have to look over orderly reports and stuff, you have to be there at a specific
But
time.
it's at your leisure though. It's at your leisure.
See, even if it's at your leisure, it's still active income. It's just you were making enough money.
And
Like,
even
it's
stocks isn't necessarily passive either.
Yeah, you
depending
gotta
on what
like, keep an
approach.
eye on those things. It's
If-
more passive
yeah.
than other incomes. Yes.
I feel like y'all
No.
bringing
No.
it to a technical level. It's not that.
The way- Look,
It's
Eric,
not that active. It's not that active.
the way I do stocks is not active because I chose a certain amount of companies and I said automatic and invest that way, right? But for people who are actually trading,
Like
like
day
day
traders?
traders, then it's active because that's like their life.
Yeah, you gotta be there on time. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
all
knew
I'm
about
saying-
that shit.
All I'm saying is don't get too caught up in these like TikTok videos about how to make 12 streams of passive income with drop shipping and typing and phone calls. Like, bro, just I'm not gonna tell
Yeah,
you
I
not
mean,
to do these side hustles. Like if you find
Here's what I'm
success
saying.
doing the side
Get a
hustles, do them.
job.
No, it's
Get a
passive.
job.
It's passive income, but your definition of passive is way too technical.
Nah, bro.
Then
Like,
what
passive
actually
No,
income.
that's the
Nah,
literal
nah.
Yeah,
definition.
passive income is like I don't gotta work for it.
Nah,
Like owning
I
a
agree with
business
that.
is passive income, but I'm just saying like you can. All right, so this is what you can do. You can literally buy a McDonald's, right? If you have
There you
enough
go.
money, you can buy a McDonald's, and that has become
Right.
passive income. Like Rick Ross bought his like 16-year-old son a Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Like
Yeah.
that kid is
But
making
even-
passive income. Cause
But even then, there can reach a level where it's not passive anymore.
see,
No,
nah,
I'm
see
saying-
what I'm
it
saying.
can't-
Nah.
No, it depends. It depends. It
That's
depends.
passive, bro.
Because
That's passive.
here's why. Passive income requires you to spend more money. Because, like, for example, right, you buy a McDonald's.
That's the whole point, though.
When something goes wrong, either you have to come and oversee it yourself, and it's no longer passive. It's now sometimes active,
I'm
sometimes
pretty sure he
passive.
has like a manager for that.
Or yeah, that's the other. Or you have to hire some. No, because even then there'll be a manager on top of the manager.
Yeah, I'm
who
saying
comes-
I'm pretty sure they
yeah.
got people for that. Like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
the thing.
sure
You have to-
like
you
there
have
was
to do
someone
that.
who was already running it, and Rick Ross is like,
Yeah.
take your name off and put my son's name on. He's like, Okay.
But even him having people is not enough. Gio would take it a step further and be like, that's not passive because he still has to call and check if those people are doing their job. You still have to verify that the people
That's
that you
not
put online
exactly
are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's not passive.
If you watch as much
That's the argument that you was gonna make. I can already see it.
if you watch as much financial things as I watch, they literally say the same shit. You niggas from 5 million Fortune.
To me, I see it as passive. If I say you pick a phone call, that's passive to me, bro.
Fortune 500 company guys will tell you the same shit. They're just like, yeah, it's not really passive because you have to do this, this, and that. They're like, passive is this.
That's passive to me.
Yeah.
If I don't have to clock in, be there physically, and watch it, if I got to call, to give me a report of what happened, that's cool. That's what I want my day.
Passive is money. Passive is money that works for you, meaning you don't even have to think about it. It doesn't require any effort on your part, any intention. It works for you. You know, you pay someone else to do this thing for you,
well,
so you never have to think about it.
Technically, it's working for me. I'm not there. I call to check in. That's
all
it.
Right. Nah, wait. Time out. All right. I see what you mean. At that point,
you get what I mean. You get what I mean.
Splitting hairs. It gets to a point where. But I'm saying like that first scenario where you described. It wasn't really passive because you were doing a little more work than
your stuff definitely was.
You're always gonna do more work when you started from the ground up. You're always
gonna
put more working.
But
no,
that was
no.
Vanguard.
Even your endpoint. No, see, even his endpoint. Your endpoint. Your endpoint wasn't passive at all. Yeah, go ahead.
This nigga's still talking, bro. He's still talking, bro.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm literally telling you the same shit, bro. You won't let me finish.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, in that situation, it wasn't exactly passive, right? And even in the endpoint, it wasn't exactly passive either. But I see what you mean when you're splitting hairs. I just want y'all to focus on this. You gotta take this one lesson. Listen to me, YouTube. Wherever I post this, do not get caught up in all these TikTok things telling you about all these passive income streams, because it's always gonna be more work than you realize. Unless you already got $1 million in your pocket.
I agree.
Even if you got $1 million in your pocket, you're going to be putting in that effort, all right? So with that, I'm signing off, bro. Say goodbye.
Wait.
What else is there to say about passive income?
But don't get me wrong.
Final thoughts.
I think you should have alternative hustles in addition to your job.
Correct.
If you intend to get like a certain amount of money.
If you're trying to be a material girl, you're gonna have to put in the material hours. That's all I'm saying.
My view is like, I get what y'all saying, but I felt that like the people, the way they sell it to you, like you said on TikTok with the videos, like they make it seem as if it's effortless, like it's nothing at all on your part. So like if it's on that, if we're talking about that, like for income working for you in that way, then I'll be like, nah, like I don't believe that there's really passive income when it comes to like starting these businesses. Like I don't think it operates that way, like you were saying. But I think it does get to a point where it does become passive, not in the sense that you kick your feet up, you don't have to look, and it's just money you're raking in, and it's just gonna be like that for forever. I don't think it gets to that point. But to me, I see it as being passive, in the sense that like I'm not having to be there 24/7, 365. Every day to be there at the warehouse or whatever business it is. To me, that's passive. So, like I said, like you said, it's splitting hairs, but I think it's still passive to the point where, like, I don't have to, like, really be there all the time. That's what I mean by that.
I think the only thing passive is your hairline.
All right, and with that, we out of here. I'll see you guys next time.